Welcome back, Guardians, to another exotic guide. Today we're gonna talk about the Aeon Strife.
Hold up, we're not gonna talk about this trash exotic. Never ever. Or, well, maybe on April 1st, but not today. Today what he meant to say is that we're gonna talk about the new build he's been working on. I hate the name. He thinks it sounds cool. I don't really like it. But this is the Stealth Bomber. And since Spectre is kind of a chicken, I'm gonna say it right here, right now. He does have a Twitch, and if you would like to follow him there to watch him play Destiny and watch him compete for the Day 1 race, then the link to his Twitch is in the description down below. There's also a link to his Discord where you can ask him all the questions you want about Destiny.
Guardians, as you might have noticed by my friendly ghost here, we're not gonna talk about the Aeon Strife because, let's be honest, nobody likes them. Today instead we're going to talk about a new build I've been making for hunters. Specifically, I've been making this build to make it easier for hunters to do solo flawless content like say Prophecy, Pit of Heresy, or any other solo content that's going to come out with Beyond Light. And the idea with this build is not to make you all that defensive, instead it's going to promote you being very aggressive as a hunter. The more aggressive you are, the safer you're going to be, because you're going to be able to stealth all the time, meaning nobody's gonna be able to see you, and this is why I call it the Stealth Bomber, because you're gonna be invisible all the time, and you're gonna be able to set up all of your kills all of the time.
And since I can read his mind, he also would like to mention that he's covering the Graviton Forfeit with this build, but you can use 6 Coyote instead, and you can also use Frosties, but the Graviton Forfeit looks cool as fuck.
It's not every day I agree with my ghost here, but this time, he's absolutely damn right. So to start off with, what do you need? Well, the first thing you need is to be bottom tree Night Stalker. This is because you want to have Vanishing Smoke. That is, you're gonna get stealth when you throw a grenade at your feet. And if you use Graviton Forfeit, the stealth is gonna last you for 10 seconds. But that's not all. Bottom tree also gives you Heart of the Pack. You'll get 1 stack of this each time you stealth yourself with a melee smoke bomb. And it stacks up to a total of 3 times. Each stack refreshes the duration of Heart of the Pack, and the duration itself is 20 seconds. As for what Heart of the Pack does, it increases your mobility, your recovery, and your resilience. Each stack grants about 11 of each stat, meaning that at times 3, you're gonna have 33 in each stat. This also means that you know that you don't want more than 60 points in any stat. Instead, if you have above this, then try and put your mods into more defensive things like minor, major, boss resist, and concussive dampeners. I'm gonna post the damage resistance again because it's helpful for people to see how much it actually reduces incoming damage. Just know that 2 of each is the sweet spot for maximum damage reduction. But why is Heart of the Pack important? Well, because it increases your ability recharge rate.
And this is due to the fact that mobility is a hunter's primary stat, and the primary stat of each class improves the recharge rate of their class abilities.
This means that during the time you're stealthed, you're gonna get a new Gambler's Dodge. And if you use your Gambler's Dodge in stealth, it doesn't break the actual stealth. And it also, as you might know, gives you a fully recharged melee. And since we're bottom tree, you can use this melee to stealth yourself again. And this is basically how you play with this build. You just focus on Gambler's Dodge into a new grenade and keep smoking yourself all the time until you're confident enough to kill an enemy. You can even be smart and use Anarchy. Break stealth, shoot 2 rounds, throw a smoke grenade, and then keep stealthing. And this is insanely good in PvE, because enemies are almost never gonna shoot you, meaning most content is gonna be a breeze. And not only that, if you want to spice it up even more, you can add things like Warmind cells. Warmind cells with this build is insane. Using any Ikelos or 7 Seraph weapon that you can get from Umbral engrams means that there's gonna drop Warmind cells, and Warmind cells with global reach is absolutely insane. You literally just melt everything in the encounter. You're not gonna have a chance. You're gonna shoot a ball and you're gonna clear all of the ads and reduce a lot of pressure towards yourself. Personally, I really like using the Ikelos SMG with this. But of course, there's the 7 Seraph Shotgun, there's the 7 Seraph SMG, the Ikelos Hand Cannon, the Ikelos Sniper. There's a lot of weapons to go with this build, so it's definitely up to your own preference. And since we're a Void subclass, this is also where you want to use Oppressive Darkness, so you can get even a bigger damage output. And to make sure you can stealth even more and even faster, have one perpetuation so you at least get some dodge back when you dodge near enemies, which you will be doing all the time anyways to trigger Gambler's dodge. Another good thing worth noting is that your grenades generate melee energy, meaning that each grenade hit is going to give you back a certain amount of melee energy. So make sure to use your grenade more tactically. Try to use it when you're in a pinch and your stealth is on cooldown to quickly gain it back and to get out of a sticky situation. Finally, worth adding as well is Protective Light. Protective Light will make sure that you won't get instantly finished off in case you're trying to get out of a sticky situation as well, because this will give you more damage reduction when you get below, I think it's like 20% health, so definitely keep Protective Light on as well. The best charge with light generator for this is also Taking Charge. If you don't have that, then any of the Arrivals mods that you have gotten will also work. And that is roughly the entire idea with this build. There's not really a lot of complexity about it. It's basically us finding that sweet gameplay loop of Gambler's dodge into smoke and smoke into stealth, and just keeping Heart of the Pack going as much as possible. You're never gonna not have a Gambler's dodge in your stealth as long as you have high mobility and as long as you keep Heart of the Pack up to a total of 3. And as you might notice, this is mostly a specific build for solo content. This isn't really that helpful towards your team in, say, Gambit, or for yourself for that matter in PvP. So definitely try this out in solo content first and foremost. And with that, I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think of this build? Let me know in the comments down below. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. We're like 5 subs away. I'm so excited. I don't know what I'm gonna make for 1K. It's gonna be something special. I hope I don't put myself in a corner here with that statement, but hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. And with that, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This is TCSpectre, signing off.